I'm always like this.
But we are like, we
She want to see that smile, Jay. She want to see that smile.
All right.
I'm always like this. Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, hit it.
What's up, JoJo? This Berg.
Next.
What's up, everybody? This is Jeff right here coming to y'all. We're about to talk about some FOREX trading, investing, and market insight.
Yes, and I am your host, JoJo in these streets. Now JoJo in these streets, because I am at home all the time.
All the time. No more streets right now. Till next year, 2021.
Right. Yeah, that's not where it's at. And being at home on the computer all the time is how I understood that that's how you guys have been living your lives way before the COVID-19 hit.
Most definitely.
Who would like to explain first of how their day starts?
Well, I can. Well,
mine is the baby.
I was about to say before the little one. But I'm gonna speak on the little one because this could show people they can still trade with having a newborn baby at home. It actually helps you out better on your scheduling. So like she wakes up every day at 5, 6 in the morning, you know, so she's going to wake you up. So once she wake me up, I would come downstairs, analyze the chart. I would execute my trade, and I would just come back at 5, 6 o'clock that evening.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So how long does it take you to do that? To execute
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Really? Now, is that 10 minutes because you notice like the back of your hand and you're pro? Would a new person just be able to do it in 10 minutes?
If it was a new person, it'd probably take them 20.
20.
Just because they're going to overthink themselves. Like they're going to overthink the chart. They're going to overanalyze. They're going to say, they're going to doubt themselves. They're going to say, should I take the trade? Should I not take the trade? What if I lose my money? Where should I get out at? Should I execute early? Oh, I'm losing. That's the only way it's going to take 20 minutes.
Yeah,
they still
those
stand
are
at the chart.
questions we should be asking ourselves.
What you say, Joe?
I said those are good questions we should be asking ourselves.
But you could talk yourself out of a good trade.
True. Do you recommend a trading coach so you don't talk yourself? Like, is this something, does a person that's new need to learn before they even begin to execute the trade? Like some of the mental capacity of it and how not to talk yourself out of a trade. Should they have somebody on the line with them?
You need a mentor, yes.
You need a mentor.
Yes.
Okay, Jeff, how do you begin your morning trade session? Tell me the secrets.
Let me give you the secret sauce.
Wait a minute, I gotta drink the secret.
You might want to have some agua for this one. No, celery juice, right?
I had it last night, and now I'm all out of celeries.
I've been on my celery juice kick.
Really? Yeah, this will be day number 17.
Ooh, day number 5 for me.
30 days straight, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me hear the sauce.
For me, the way I start off my day is by taking a look at the charts, right? I don't spend all day looking at the charts. I'm not going to spend all day analyzing the charts because I have other things in place. So I'll do my due diligence probably about, let's say on Sundays, and that's probably a month ahead of time, right? And when I see the proper opportunity, the right opportunity, I execute. Somebody once said, invest first, ask your questions later, right? Like Berg said, you're going to talk yourself out of a good trade. Invest first, ask your questions later. And then I go about my day.
Really?
I spend my time, I spend my time playing with the babies, hopping in the pool, playing jump rope, playing wherever we want to play, going camping. Inside the house, of course, but that's how I spend my day.
Really? And when do you go back and look at it like, let me go see what happened?
End of the day, I'll take about 30 minutes to an hour to look at what happened through the day, what happened on the charts, read through, different articles, make sure all my positions are balanced. Sometimes you need to rebalance. Because one thing I do, and some people don't know the importance of making sure that your trade, your investment portfolio is balanced. If you don't want to have something that's too outside of your risk parameters. So that's what I take my 30 minutes or hour to do.
Really? Okay, so if someone wanted to get started, they're like, okay, you know what? I've been thinking about this a long time. Now we in a pandemic. I'm at home every day. So, okay, let me just get a coach. What are the most typical questions that people ask you? Because they don't even know what they're doing. They're like, look, I got $500. I don't want to lose my $500. So should we say, well, it's a possibility you might lose it. So if you really, that's your last 500, you might want to go 250.
Well,
that what you would say?
It's interesting. That's an interesting question. I had someone last week ask me, and they was like, I said, well, look, they said, how much can I make a week? I said, how much do you want to? I said, how much are you willing to lose in a week? Don't pay attention to how much you want to win. How much can you lose? That's the answer to your question, because if you can lose $200 a week, you could gain $800, $900 because you're not looking at the profit. You're looking at the pips and your losses, because now your strategy is going to be different. You're not just over leveraging yourself because you say, I got to reach $500 this week. If I don't, I'm not going to reach my goal. You stress yourself out. So like I tell people, look at how much you're going to lose. So if you only going to lose $200 a week, yeah, look at what you're going to lose. That's the answer.
Nothing.
You go, it's all
you in the wrong game.
Wow. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Jeff, for the people who were not privy to tune into the radio station when Terry was telling you about his 200 credit score.
First and foremost, if y'all didn't tune into the radio station, shame on y'all.
Shame.
Nah, but just kidding. So I started off trading approximately 12 years ago. Had a mentor. He used to be a hedge fund general partner. His name was Donovan Lazar. Kind of brought myself into the game, trading, was taught the basics. He mentored us from there. And from there, just paid our dues every day. She asked Berg. We used to be on the computer 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., probably laid out for 30 minutes, back on at 7 p.m., then 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m. We go through the whole day. We pay dues. So now, but by doing that, we can look at the chart and know what's going on. I can tell you right now, at 10 o'clock, between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, you're going to see a reversal happening on a daily basis. But that came with paying dues, right? So that gave me the ability to say, you know what? I'm confident enough to put a trade in, and I can let it go for 30 days. Because I know what to expect, like Berg was saying earlier. I know what to expect to lose. So I know what I can expect to gain. So now I put my trades in, I let them go for 30 days, and I work on other investment opportunities.
Really?
Shout out to Berg, everybody on the Fellas crew, and Cass. Shameless plug.
Yeah. So when you started and you were looking at it like every hour on the hour, what were you looking for? Or were they just showing you like, these are the margins, this is how it goes up, this is how it goes down? Like, or were you just new and anxious and obsessed with just peeking at it, seeing where it was?
At least for me, I was anxious. I needed to be in something. I needed to push a buy, push a sell. I needed to do it. I was fiending. I was like, I got to trade. You know what I'm saying? But now that I look back on that, I look at it like, it may sound crazy, but like, I built a relationship with the market. When you talk to someone every day, all day, every hour, every other hour, you get to know that person, right? And that's how I feel about the market. The market is my relationship. I got a relationship with the market. Yeah, every once in a while, it get on my nerves, knock me upside the head. But, you know, long term, you're running steady, running good.
So, was it a good relationship? Is that how, let's see, I want to compare that to real relationships? Like, you know,
love-hate relationships.
Exactly.
Love-hate might describe a real relationship.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay? It just named that. So was that your experience, Berg? Were you?
Yeah, we got definitely the same experience. Yeah, we got the same experience. Definitely got the same experience. And I learned not to look at the charts all day because all the candles started to look the same. Like, the longer you look at it, you start making more and more bad decisions. And
so
that's
what was your aha moment? Your aha moment to say, you know what? I think I could do this forever. Like, when did you fall in love with trading?
When I got all the way down to $3,000 and I turned my account back into $27,000 in 30 days.
In 30 days?
30 days.
Wow.
Because I stuck to my rules.
And what were those rules?
Get up in the morning.
Get up, number
meditate.
one.
Meditate before you go look at the chart. At least meditate for 5 minutes before you get up. Give yourself 5 minutes.
Okay.
Look at your notes, what you have wrote down from analyzing. Look at the trade, put the trade in, cut the computer off, and go back upstairs. Because the more you look at your chart and you see the trade going against you, you might close it out.
Oh.
You're like, oh, I'm in the red. I'm down 300. I'm down 200. You might close it. And then you like, look at it 30 minutes later, it's going your way. You're like, man, what the? And that happened plenty of times for me. I closed my trade out because I was losing a few $100 because it's in the negative. So who want to lose money?
Right.
But I learned that.
Had you not done that, did it have the opportunity to turn itself around by the end of the day?
Yeah, it would have turned itself around, most of the trades.
Oh, but you just weren't being patient.
Yeah, a lot of new traders go in and out of trades. They might put it in, take it out. Put it in, take it out. Put it in, take it out. So if you do that 3 times and you're down $100, $300.
Right.
You might as well just stayed in the trade.
True.
And me and Jeff got experience in that hotel, remember? Man, I think, me, Jeff, and our other partner, in the beginning of the trade, man, they kicked our butt because we did not follow our rules.
Y'all didn't follow your rules.
Oh my God, no.
What's the worst thing that could happen to a new trader? What's the worst thing that could happen?
Breaking their rules.
Besides losing the money.
False expectations.
Oh, perfect. What works for another trader might not work for you. Everybody got different methods of trading. You have to find your style of trading. Like, I can't long-term trade. It just don't work for me. But I could swing and intraday all day long. But every time I do a long-term trade, I lose money. I can't long-term. But Jeff could long-term.
Wow.
So you got to find out what works for you. Intraday works for me. That works for me. So for anybody that's trying to trade, find your niche. Just like a job. Find what you love to do. I love intraday trade. I love waking up and come look at the chart at 9 o'clock and go back upstairs. I like to think fast. I like to figure, okay, it's going. Let me figure it out real fast. That's my character. So you have to find out what works for you. I'm a gambler. I go to the casino. I love the blackjack table. like Jeff. He's a long-term trader because that's the chess player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at the long term. That's it. Long term move. Same thing. I'll wait.
He'll wait it out.
Yep.
But it took us years to figure out what works for us.
Wow.
And listen to your mentor.
Facts.
We had a mentor. We did not listen to him. The man ego, I guess.
He gave us the game.
What's the number one reason you think people don't listen to the mentor? What's the number one reason they don't listen to the mentor?
For men, ego.
Okay.
Women are the best traders because they ask a lot of questions and they listen. Athletes are the best traders. Men, we got ego. Like, I don't want to listen to him. Nah.
You don't want to, because you just came in. It's something you are not familiar with. You know nothing about, but yet you have an ego and a chip on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That sounds like a man going into a relationship with someone, not knowing this woman, not knowing anything about her or how they could work to vibe together. And you have an ego, a chip on your shoulder when she tries to contribute towards the relationship and you want to run and dictate it all.
Yep.
Everything I look at, I always look at it as a relationship.
You agree with that, Jeff?
I have no idea what you're talking about, JoJo. Like I
yeah, like okay. Right. You have no idea.
It's a relationship. You're right. It's a relationship. It's a relationship with the market, relationship with your mentor. Like you said it accurately. You know, how are you going to build it? And that's one thing. Like Bird was saying, it takes time. It takes time to build a relationship. You don't have a base relationship overnight. You may not be the best trader overnight. You're not going to find your style, but you can listen to your mentor and he can give you nuggets and you can say, okay, I'm going to take that. You know, I'm probably going to leave this because this doesn't work for me. But I can definitely say listening to your mentor will help. I remember when, I think it was David gave us the game. You want to do, at least for me, I was like, I'll listen to it this part, but I ain't gonna listen to that part. Trying to do my own thing, got my head knocked off and blew my account out. But I learned.
Wow. That was an expensive lesson. Well, it's like some relationships with women. It could be an expensive lesson.
You ain't lying.
A very expensive lesson. I got it. Okay, so.
And then FOREX can help you out with the commodities as well.
That was something I wanted to ask you guys about. Somebody posted something up. I took a picture of it. I screenshot it. I screenshot everything. And they said something about, they were trying to put everybody on game. Let's see. Yeah. It was something about the banks approving crypto money or crypto dollars or something now. And they were telling everybody to.
Cryptocurrency?
Yeah, cryptocurrency. The bank was like, all for it, so invest in crypto, it's gonna go up, something like that. It was something to that effect. How true is it? Or do you know anything about it?
Regulated, I don't even pay crypto any attention right now.
Yep, I agree with you. Until it comes from, like, when people say, okay, it sounds good, but until that comes from a credible source and like presidents of the bank, and you start seeing that when you go inside the bank, it's all hearsay. They still say Tupac alive. Somebody said that the other day. So I don't know. I got to validate that information.
Yeah. I was like, what? The crypto? They said something about the bank has approved it. Everybody needs to invest in crypto. They were like, if you slept on it before, the banks are acknowledging it. And something about foreign money is worth more than our money. So make sure you jump on it. It was something to that effect.
And then you got to ask yourself, what banks? It's 1,000 different banks out here.
I was just about to say that. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know? So
and people don't understand our currency need to devalue because our country make money off import export.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So the currency has to be valued. If it's too expensive, no one is investing.
Yep, that's so true. The moment you take away the U.S. the moment you take away actual currency, especially for the U.S., all you got is your military and war. That's your only. That's the only commodity, right?
Right.
That's the only thing that you have. You got military and war. That's it. So you have to have your currency.
Okay.
For some form of it.
So that's something I guess everybody is going to look into now. I don't know.
No, we're going to stay away from crypto.
No, I mean, people are going to start looking into now. Somebody told her to delete that from their page. The person who posted it, she was advised because they didn't even want to talk about it. And they're like, don't spread that lie over here because they didn't want to be the person that, you know, they said it to them. So they were just like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I gave everybody, like about 3 months ago, when COVID just was hitting,
mm-hmm.
I gave everybody an ETF to buy, or oil, because crude follows, it's the opposite of the US dollar CAD. And if the CAD going down, crude, the oil was at $0.
Really?
$0. Now it's at almost $40.
Wow. So when it went down, you was like, yes.
Yeah,
You did say something about it's good when you see everything going down.
It's opportunity.
Right. Did you guys see the opportunity?
The market just gave a lot of people a way to create some extra income during COVID.
Yeah, they did. And that's why we're here, because people are, for no reason that makes sense, not taking advantage of it. So I'm hoping that you could say something that can make them be like, why didn't I take advantage of that? Was I stupid? And just dive on in there.
Here's the thing about it. I remember when I first moved to Florida, somebody said, you're going to just take that leap. You're going to just take that risk. At the end of the day, Detroit ain't going nowhere. Michigan ain't going nowhere. If something go bad, that job, just go all in. And if you fail, you can still go get a job.
So when you moved to Florida for employment, why were they asking you, saying it was a risk?
Was they saying, I need to get out of Detroit? Yeah, they're saying I love, don't get me wrong. I just, I like the weather. I like the skies, the palm trees. Everything's so beautiful in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful there. I almost went to Disneyland one time I was there, but I was with a couple of guys and they were just not really even trying to.
I have no idea who was that. I have no. I'm trying to hear that.
They didn't want to go. They didn't want to drive me past Disneyland at all. And I was right there. I was so close.
But did you end up having a good time? Was your weekend enjoyable otherwise, even though you didn't go to Disneyland?
You know what? Had I known it was going to be a pandemic and God knows when I was going to go back to Disneyland, I might have strong-armed them a little bit more. Because I think we would have had an enjoyable time. Because everywhere I go, it's a party.
You had an enjoyable time.
I did.
You always have an enjoyable time.
Yeah. I just didn't go to Disneyland as promised.
I was about to say about that.
Yeah. But we're going to tell everybody, like, one thing I love about Forex, it's recession proof.
Recession proof.
And
unlike Disneyland.
Yeah, unlike Disneyland. That's not recession
proof. And unlike Disneyland, hey, Disneyland going through it right now.
They're going through it.
They close.
They are going through it. Can you imagine how much money that is to be lost? You know what? I told everybody, I'm like, right now.
$5 million every minute.
Are you serious?
For at the peak of it, there's about $5 million probably every 5 minutes. I apologize. About $5 million every 5 minutes.
This is how I think a person should decide if they should pick something else to also bring income in. If during this whole pandemic time, you was able to stay afloat, money was still coming in, you was still making money like normal, and you could go about your normal day, then you have chose the right profession. If you are sitting at home with all, with your hands behind your back, tied up, on lockdown, you feel like you locked down, then you did not choose the right profession in your life. You didn't choose the right thing.
But they gave you an opportunity to invest because a lot of people's making more money off unemployment instead of going to work. So you could have cut half that check you was getting every month and put it somewhere. Instead of going shopping.
Anytime you get money and you don't put it into something that's able to make more money, then you're not doing something right.
Not doing something right. So now you complaining because you don't have any money. But they just gave you, this was the only time you didn't have to pay rent. You had to pay a cell phone bill.
They did have to pay rent. Unless you were getting federal housing. If you got a HUD house like Section 8, you didn't have to pay rent. But that was $25 they were saving.
but they didn't have to pay car notes though.
Or mortgages.
Yeah, mortgages. But now the mortgage people, some people said, I guess they gave you an option. And this is what I was trying to tell people. I've met so many people that have not been smart financially, business-wise, or anything. They didn't put on like a different thinking cap. I was watching the video of a guy who does credit repair, right? He was on social media. He's one of my trade line guru. That's what I call him. If you need a trade line to get your score up, he got you. Okay. So he said, look, y'all, I don't like fixing the same credit twice. Pick up the phone and call the people, because right now, this is the best time. If you got a situation, they're going to understand, because this is global, it's national. So rather just sit there and let your accounts fall 30, 60 days, pick up the phone, call them, and let's dead that. So let me tell you what I did. I picked up the phone like, you know what? Let me call these student loan people, because my, what is it called when it's in precision or whatever it is? It was about to expire. So I called the student loan people like, look, I'm on disability, not the disability card. So guess what? They had a disability program. They were like, oh, we can wipe out your entire debt. All you have to do is either A, show us paperwork that you didn't make any other money, or B, just have the doctor sign something. We'll give you an application, have your doctor sign it that your disability is gonna last more than 3 years.
Wow.
I was like, I'll take B for 200. Tax returns. So I did the letter to the doctor, had him sign it, and guess what? Just like that, $60,000 in student loan debts, 0, 0, 0, 0 on my credit report. They took it off.
And people didn't even know that.
People didn't even know that. I picked up the phone like, okay, so what are the options here? This why blah, blah, blah. And I'm getting X amount a month, fixed income. This is what it's going to be. And they took it off completely. I was like floored. Can you believe that?
Knowledge is power, right?
Yes, knowledge is power. Yeah. I used this whole time to clean up everything. Now, if you see my credit report, and I did it myself, I had nothing but time. Hello, Equifax. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Even if it's $1 off, they have to prove that they have to prove that you're not right. And then the Bureau will take it off and remove it. So I have nothing negative, no bad things on there.
That's
and
right.
Being a part of that, the SBA, people didn't realize you could have, if you had a business, you could apply for the SBA, even if you filed your taxes and filled out a Schedule C. That's all they needed to see. It didn't matter if you lost, won, gained, whatever, and then they give you a small little SBA, even though it's not much money, because they're like
something better than nothing.
Couple $1,000 that we'll forgive. But now I've established business credit with the SBA, which people said it's hard to get approved through the SBA, but I guess they were approving a lot of people, and then they started turning down a lot of people again. So knowledge is power. But I use all of that to reinvest in myself with the credit bureau. I'm like, let's just get this whole credit report together, okay? So now I can go into the business credit files, okay? And I'm ready to
come get this currency formula knowledge.
Come and get that currency formula knowledge right now. I'm ready to FOREX. Now, okay, I can lose, maybe I could lose $100 a week. Ooh.
Perfect. Now we gotta come up with a strategy for that.
I gotta come up with a strategy. And no matter what your financial situation is, no matter how little you think, okay, I got this $300. Do I go out and eat it all up, fast food it up, give it to me? No. Take that $300, put it somewhere, plant a seed that it can grow. Okay?
Yeah, and that's why every time I see the young boys always trying to plant a seed in them. Every time I see them spending their money foolishly, I say, don't do that. At least try this first. Like right now in Detroit, the areas are charging $400 for a fifth of Don Julio 1942. The bottle's only $125.
Who's charging that?
And everybody is buying it. I say, don't spend, no waste your money like that. Invest your money. You're gonna be pissing that overcharge for everything right now in Detroit.
Yep.
Everything. I say, man, don't let the people trick you. Save your money.
Wait a minute. I got 4 cans of Lysol. Can you take it down to Detroit and get $50?
Hey, listen, I was thinking about, I'm about to go down to Florida, get a couple bottles, about a case of 1942 and bring it back up to Detroit.
You like, while I'm down there. See, that's so funny. You said that out loud. You planted a seed. You said that telling us about seeds that were being planted and how you want to plant one. You planted a seed and Jeff said just that quick. He was trying to think how many bottles did he see last night at the liquor store left over? How many bottles did he leave of 1942 on the counter and what he got in his storage case?
Yeah.
Like,
you don't got to tell me too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, too. And that's why I say, like, our people don't have a money problem. It's just a strategy problem. We do not have a money problem.
Strategy problem. Let me tell you, I went over to a lady's house because I knew she didn't know how to fill out the information to get this little grant. She needed the money to do some repairs, blah, blah, blah. I filled it out. She gets the grant. I'm like, let me fill it out. You just tell me. Then she gets approved for the loan. All they asked her for is the Schedule C. I said, when you pick up your tax, you got till August 8th to get them that Schedule C.
No rush.
When I left, that she went and sent them some other tax form with some other income on there. Now she got turned down. The approval that she had, they were like, whoa, because we saw this form, we're not able to give you this.
All you have to do is be patient.
I said, what did you do? Well, I just went in and, I'm going to text them and ask. No, you texting them? What? I was like, why did you not wait? Why did you not? Well, you don't be answering your phone. No, you didn't text me and say, call me now. Like, I'm about to do something crazy. But I said to her, don't do nothing. And now she's like, well, they said I could reapply. Can you come back over? But now I'm thinking like, no, because you didn't do what I told you to do.
No.
Fear and greed, JoJo. It's fear and greed. Either people get scared or they get greedy.
And now you got zero.
$0.
I'm just so floored when she called me yesterday, like, yeah, can you come fill it out again? And I'm like, I'm hesitant to help her. I mean, I am. I'm thinking like, no, because I can't fix it. And I don't know what the paperwork is that she sent there. And whatever I'm a part of, I put my name attached to it. You know? So I can't be looking. I said, I'm a one-hit wonder. When I fill out the application, it's getting approved. When I send something, it's getting approved. Wait a minute. This might be the phone call we've been waiting on. Hold on. Hello, April Love. How are you? Am I up next? I'm up next. Okay. I'm finishing recording my podcast right now. Huh? Okay, I'm sending it right now. Text it? Okay. All right, bye. Jeff has no idea what we're talking about. I'm gonna stop recording right now. Okay, so the moral of the story is don't get left out. You know, this is the team right here. Y'all looking at the team. It's me. I'm giving you my word. Y'all know as a publicist, my word is my bond. And if I say it's happening, it's happening. Unless I'm in the hospital. It's still going to happen from the hospital bed. I don't care where I'm at, it's happening. It's going down. If your word is all you got. If I tell you,
all you got.
Trust me, if you want to forex trade, if you need to create a multiple stream of income, look at Berg is doing it from the house with a baby in his arms. So don't I just had a baby a week ago. You really need to do it if you had a baby a week ago, because that baby needs stuff every single day. And your trading train change his entire or her entire life. It could mean the difference between the college with a great alumni or online college at DeVry. No, not that I'm bad off at DeVry. Tell them, Jeff, why do they need to do this?
Right now, it's like no other time. You guys, everybody's getting free money. Like literally, they giving you free money. Don't blow it.
Don't blow it.
Don't blow it. Invest it. With smart people makes their money work for them. And that's what we're going to teach you how to do, man. We're going to teach y'all how to make y'all money work for you, not you work for your money.
That's what we're about to teach y'all. And that's it. We've lost the baby, man. Oh, we gained the baby, man. Hey. We're telling them to let their money work for them. Period.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got to say. So I'm gonna
teach y'all how to do
everybody. Shout out y'all socials right quick. Your Instagram.
Okay, my Instagram is Berg, B-E-R-G, FOREX, F-O-R-E-X, and Currency Formula. Both at IG.
I am _Jay. Yeah. Shout it out.
Yep, that's me. It's hello _
Hello. He's still
Jay.
flirting. Hello.
Yep. Hello. HELLO _IM_JAY. Hello. That's what we doing.
That's
or
what
he
we
follows
doing.
a Currency Formula.
Currency Formula is the name of the game. This message was brought to you by Currency Formula. Any video that you see me do is brought to you by Currency Formula. Don't get left out, you guys. Don't be a hardhead. Don't sit there and let your family suffer during the pandemic. Don't throw all the unemployment money in the trash. If you get the extension on it, which they trying to do right now, take a little of that money, invest it into yourself, your family, and your future. And we out. Because I got to get this Shmoney.
The Smarty dance. The
Smarty dance.
That's what I used to do when I went to the club, y'all. I ain't lost it.
Hey, I'm telling you, we going back to Cali.
I'm going back to Cali because guess what? My homegirl, I wanted y'all to meet. They got a pool in the backyard, so we going there. We going swimming. We doing everything. We social distancing.
Oh man,
we are doing it. All right, y'all. We out because I gotta go tend to our cash.
Okay, JoJo.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Jeff, what you trying to do?
All you gotta do is to give me the info. I'm with you.
What you trying to do?
If y'all say do it, just let me know what I need to do. I'm with you. That's all I need to do.
All right. Because we're going back in today. Wait a minute. 4 days from today. Might be 5 days the next time. But at least we know it's happening.
At least we know. Hey,
let me know what I need to do. You know I'm rolling with y'all.
One thing about it, we up. So it don't even matter.
We up.
Yeah. We up.
All right. And I'm out.
All right, JoJo. All right, Jay.
All right, bye.